Good evening, good morning, good night, depending on where it is and you are located in the land. I just want to have a brief discussion real quick, and I want to talk about what's going on in the land. And I want to bring out First Esdras chapter 4. I want to show you something. These are Esdras is scriptures that the Catholic Church has took out of the Bible because there's some extra heat often heard that we need to know about. And so they keep people subject, they keep people ignorant to certain scriptures. But you know what? God has an appointed time for everything to come back together, so we ain't got to worry about that. He's still in control. But chapter 4, peep game, this got everything to do with everything that's going on today. And it reads, I'm going to start with verse 14. It says, O ye men, it is not the great king, nor multitude of men, neither it is wine that excelleth, who is it then that ruleth, keyword ruleth them, or had the lordship over them? Are they not women? Are they not women? What's going on today? You know, with they got these songs like "Who Run the World?" Girls, at a young age. And this is not an attack on women. This is to show you what's going on in the land so we can get it right. We're going to have these certain discussions that I know a lot of the churches will not have, that they leave people going to therapy when therapy is this right here, this word. We got to get into these scriptures, man, because these scriptures deal with every single thing that we ever going to experience in life. We just need somebody that digs into it to technically break it down so people can get an understanding, so they can know how to deal with life. Now, and it says in verse 22, let's go on down here. It says, by this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do not labor and toil and grieve and bring all to the woman. Yeah, man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal and to sail upon the sea and upon the rivers, and look at upon a lion and go it into the darkness. A lion, a vicious creature, and go into the darkness, man. Fear, still going. Why? Because like they say, who won the world? Girls. It's not to be so, because God said we supposed to follow him. And always, he created Adam first, but he created he gave man identity. He gave man instruction. That's right after he laid him in the foundation that God created before he created man, to place him in the atmosphere. He gave him identity and purpose. And he gave him woman after work was done, for the release and for the help. Because we got a lot of energy. You know, when you out there using all your physicality, when using all your aggression, you know, you still have a lot of leftover energy. And it could be productive energy when we give it over to the woman to produce. They produce seeds. They produce meals when we till the ground and bring them the vegetables and the fruits and the meat and the supplies. You know, they here to help meet in the middle. Now, peep game. And it said, and look upon the lion. Don't matter what's going on in the world. We like, you know what, we still gonna bring it to the home. Now, peep game. Fear nothing. Bring it home. And when he had stolen, spoiled, and robbed, and bring it to his love, this don't mean nothing good. Peep the game. It said, wherefore a man loveth his wife better than his father or mother. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women. Run out of their wits, just doing everything for the woman. It's not against women, but it's against some principles that need to get back in place, back in order, because God is a God of order, not of confusion. And we're living in times where everything is all out of order. And it says, yeah, men be there that have run out of their wits for women and become servants. They became what? Servants. We supposed to serve who? God. But we serving what? Women? We serving the what? Let's go on to be real with this. Serving, doing everything for the vagina. You know, I would say the other word, but we're gonna keep it clean cut for those timid ears that act like they ain't never heard a cuss word before. But let's just keep it real. You know what I'm talking about. For their sakes. And many listen, and many also have perished, erred, and sin for women. I heard Tupac say it long time ago. You know, every time a woman gets horny, another dude dies. And that's true. You know, and it's not against women. We love y'all. We are supposed to be y'all providers and protectors, and we supposed to love y'all. You know, any man say he don't love a woman, hey, you crazy? We love our women. We ain't gay. Let's be real. We love them. But we are not supposed to be the servants. You know, we're supposed to be the head, but not in a perverted, barbaric way. That means more responsible. See, when they talk about submitting yourselves, it's not talking about subjugating yourself. That's a difference. See, when you subject, that means you can't say nothing. You down here. No, when they talk about submit, it's talking about you have a certain skill, but you submit it to a system. You know, an order. Matter of fact, an order. You know, you have to submit applications, don't you, to get into a college, to get into a job. That means you have something that they acquire. You have something that's useful. You have something that's valuable. So it's okay to be up on an order. We all have to submit ourselves unto an order. Even the fish have to submit itself into a order where he have to stay in the ocean. See, it's a paradox to think that people all can be all the way free. There's no such thing. Why? Because there's always boundaries. There's always order. We get out of order, you ain't got to worry about a situation going bad and destroying itself. It's out of order, you know. Now peep the game. And it says, and taking the crown, and this is, we're going to go down to 30. And it says, and taking the crown from the king's head and setting it upon her own head, she also struck the king with her left hand. Let's get to these key words. The crown, which means authority. You know, that's authority for responsibility. When we talk about a king ain't the one to just sit back and just, y'all kiss my pinky ring, do as I say. The king is the ultimate servant, the level, the standard of servitude. Because we serve Abba Yahweh, the Father. We don't serve man, we serve him. When we serve him, y'all get the benefits. Because it said we have to go out there and seek and save. We have to take care of mankind. We have to wash feet. We have to show compassion. Now, but she put it on her own head. And we got to understand that we are wired different. Men and women are wired different. And it's supposed to be that way. We don't think the same. God did not make it that way. I don't care if you got a sex change. You still what he has created you to be. And for us to accept you as you are, accept yourself for what you are. What Abba Yahweh created you as. We ain't switching. Now, and it says taking the crown off the king's head and put it on her own head. Oh, that means going out of order. We're going to go according to emotion. See, God has created women to be emotional. And when we say emotional, don't take that as a bad thing. That is a wonderful, beautiful power. And like I say, emotions, man, y'all take it to a whole nother level with y'all emotions, man. Y'all got like nuclear power with this energy that y'all have. But also nuclear power, which can light up a city or destroy a city. It depends on how you utilize it. So a nuclear power needs what? A nuclear power plant, which means a covering, so we can direct it to be useful. Catch that vibration. Now, and she said, and she also struck the king with a left hand. You know, the right hand stands for allegiance. We swear into allegiance. We shake hand with the right hand. Put your hand on the Bible with the right hand. That means allegiance to something, right? Left hand means I'm really not with you. You know, it's symbolic of saying, okay, I look like I'm with you, but really I got a whole nother agenda. And let me tell you about the what happens when things get out of order. You know, there's a chapter, and it's in let me see, Isaiah chapter 3, and it talks about what's going on today. I'm gonna tell you about what's going on in society. You know, with things out of order, why women are going crazy and why the men are going crazy. Peep game. It says in chapter 3, verse 16, it's a curse going on. Moreover, the Lord said, because of the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks. That means just so prideful. You know, look at me. I got the Birkin bag. I'm balling. I got the Gucci on. I just pulled up, you know, in the Ferrari, a pink one or whatever. Don't matter. But what's going on with you though? Because you need all that attention. Doing extra. It's okay to have certain things, but it's you a little extra with it. Because it says they got stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. Why do you want so much? Wanton eyes, walking around menacing as they go. Keyword, wanton eyes. Always in want for something. Never enough. You can have all those things I just mentioned. You can have all the materials, but that's not enough. You still in want for something. You still in want for something. That's why you gotta watch these shows and stuff like Kevin Samuels and stuff like that, which he just taking advantage of people's brokenness, men and women. You know, that's a demon up there. I said it, and I don't take that back. Watch. But walking around menacing, keyword menacing as they go. That means just destroying as they go. It's all, I'm a savage. Is that a good thing? You got to understand that words are spirits. So when we give ourselves certain names, that's a certain spirit behind that name. There's a spirit behind that word. So just because it's popular, let's break that down and see what that really means. Walking around menacing, destroying, a man eater, you know, destroying society as you go. Let's be real. Nobody gonna tell you this. You ain't gonna get this type of preaching from these 501c3 abominable churches. I said it. I don't take it back because they get paid not to say certain things according to the regulations to keep it. Now, and it says making a tinkling with their feet. That means I need attention. I always need attention, just extra flashy. You know, I don't care if I have to halfway have my chest out. Can't get enough. I gotta have my crack out. Can't get enough. I gotta go get butt shots because I want everybody to look at me. Look at me. Almost about to kill yourself, getting something injected in your skin that's flesh eating so everybody can look at you. God already made you beautiful. He made you perfect. He made you perfect. You don't need all that, women. You don't. If you need to do that to attract a man, you don't need that man. But there's somebody for you. I promise you that. You just have to chill and let him reveal it to you. You don't have to walk around and wanting eyes because you attract what you are. You attract what you are. You attract what you are. Catch that vibration. It's all about your energy. All this beauty and stuff that you buy from the store, that's vain. Peep how they call it beauty shop. Like you have to go to the store to spend money to buy your beauty. There's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. A little bit of makeup, just a little bit. But you shouldn't change who you are. You shouldn't have to change who you are. It's okay with a little touch up. You know, get rid of a few blemishes and stuff like that. But if I can dip you in the water and you come out as a total different person, that's called deception. That's what that is. Let's be real. Now, and it says, therefore, the Lord will, this is what's going on. What they call it, alopecia, I might be saying the word wrong, with the hair missing and stuff that a lot of women are dealing with. It's coming for stress. It's coming for trying to wear too many hats, trying to be more than what you are. When you just need to be cool, God has gave you a crown of glory in your head. That thick hair is so beautiful, but you've been trying to perm it out and put all these chemicals in there, chemicals, that they've been seeking inside your head and going to your brain, but you ain't peeping the game, you know? And we wonder why women are losing their minds, man. It's time to free their minds. It said the go out into the world and seek and to save. I don't give you salvation. Christ is salvation. What the word is talking about, it says to help people save their minds. We're losing our minds out here. You see what happened to Will? You know, I'm not judging him. That man been dealing with something. You know, he never had a time to release. You got to understand, that's a celebrity. He dealing with the same problems that other dudes be having. He just got people in his face all the time. He never had a time to release. But then he dealing with this demon. That's his wife, you know, another Jezebel spirit, you know, that's commanding this dude to go out and destroy his livelihood just for her feelings. Now, I mean, let's be real. We got women like that all day long. We got women that will jeopardize their children's life out here. You know, their freedom. It's okay for you to go sell that dope. Just bring that money back home. You know, they got boyfriends and men that'll jeopardize selling dope. You know, going to go fight another dude, going to go kill another dude because this dude looked at me. This dude said something. We supposed to protect our women. We supposed to protect our women. Your woman is under danger and you don't take care of that woman, you don't need to be with her. But we are not to be dictated by a woman's feelings just because she thought you need to go do something when she's really not in danger. You know, we got too many men that's out here sacrificing their freedoms and their lives for nothingness. If you are in trouble physically, handle that. If somebody's messing with you mentally, that don't mean I have to attack you physically. I can attack you mentally. I can attack you back with words, another man. But just to go out and assault somebody just because she's feeling a certain way. Think about all the times in the hood where women have said, I'll go get my big brother. I'll go get my cousins. I'll go get my OGs. I'll go get my uncles and all that. But it really wasn't in a type of situation that needed all that. And now you got uncles, brothers, cousins, your own man sitting in the pen right now over something stupid and petty that could have been looked at like, you know what, we can handle this like some real men. We can have this conversation. But if you get physical, then we get physical. That's how this works, man. That's called logic. We too over dominated by emotions that need to be controlled. Like I said, nuclear power plant over the nuclear power so it could be utilized properly. Emotions are necessary. But if they're just loose, they destroy. Peep the game. And it says, this is the part of that curse when we ain't in our order. And it says, in that day, the Lord will take away the bravery and the tinkling ornaments about their feet and their cause and their round tires like the moon. What do you think they talking about? Round tires like the moon. I just got through talking about all those injection shots, trying to look a certain way. Everybody trying to look like Sarah Barton, you know, which she, if you do the history, they used her as a minstrel show. And she had, when she died, she had to fight to get her body back in the land to get buried because they was putting her body around on display all over the world like meat. Like meat. Do you want to be on display even when you living? It's nothing more than just meat. Nothing more than just booty. That's all you are. Booty. Booty. That's all you are. You want to be taken serious? But every time I look at you, I just see your butt. You're shaking it. You got to show it to the world. That's for the bedroom. That's for your man. That's for your husband, man. Not for the world. See, when you value something, you want to cover it up. You don't want it for everybody. Everybody don't need to have it. See, that's what gives certain items value. That's because it's not so much of it. Think about it. If you're just putting it out there to the world for everybody on display, you decreasing the value of it. Nobody's gonna tell you that. Why? Because they too busy trying to look. But they ain't buying. Now, I seen a situation where I saw a ball game. It was a children's ball game. I think they was playing basketball, and the mothers of the children, the place was full with kids. And the mothers of the children had a competition of twerking. I'm talking about they getting down on their knees. They showing all the kids how you supposed to throw it back on a man in the bedroom. Kids there. And they talking about we doing it for a good cause. We doing it for the whatever they was trying to raise money for. But what you're doing, it's okay for our women to dance. And I saw some women talking, we just can't do nothing. Everything we do, y'all can do a lot of stuff. But think about it. Let's just be decent. Let's be decent. You can get up here and dance and, do the stuff that, that's cultural. But think about it. Do you think it's decent and in order in the time and place to show kids, a whole bunch of kids there, this is how you throw it back on your man? And let me show you how my booty move. And you will get the visual how it look like. You a mother. And you don't think something is wrong with that? This is the culture, man. What we dealing with a culture virus. See, that's what I call, it's okay. You're supposed to be sexual. You're supposed to have that type of energy, but you have it in the bedroom with your mate, with your man. Notice I said man, I didn't say one man. Stand on that. That's not the time or place. So it's okay to shut this stuff down and talk to our women before they be in a situation where they be like, you know what? I regret I did that. It's okay. That's called love. Love will correct. Love don't just say everything goes. I love you to just go out there and act a fool. No, I love you enough to correct you and say, hey, don't do that. That might destroy you later. You hear me? I love you. Don't do that. Love will correct. We don't need a whole bunch of yes men and yes women around us. Why? Because after you destroy your life, you just become entertainment. You just become gossip for everybody else. They really wasn't there for you. Let's sum this up though. And it says this is what's going on. Remember I said they ain't wanting. Why they wanting all the time? They got everything. They got the Birkin bag. They got the Maserati outside. They got the red bottoms on. They got the Prada on or whatever's popular these days. They living good. They got the big house. They got their career, girl. They got all this going on. But they still want for something. That's the reason why they want a lot of attention. And it says in chapter 4, in Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, it says, and in that day, seven women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. That means they already got everything. They don't need a man for nothing. But check this out. It said, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. What's going on? We got women fighting for decent men. There's men missing. What I said a while ago, I said men are losing their lives out here. They losing their mind, running behind ratchet, evil, wicked women. So the women that got their minds right and stable, you done ran them dudes raggedy to the point they like, what man out here kind of decent, got his mind straight, something, know about God, ain't out here half crazy, done ran them raggedy. So when they find one, they're like, gotta hang on to this one because it ain't too many of them out there. Yes, a lot of males, but we talking about men. There's a lot of males, but we talking about men. You can always find a man that can do that thing real good. Might be the best at it because that's all he know to do. That's his one little trick. He just know how to move. That's all he know. He gonna be the best at it. He working on his pump game all day long. Hey, he got all the energy. He ain't got no job. That's all he know, that one trick. But what he's doing is with that trick, is implementing and putting in you certain spirits. It's called soul ties, man. And you wonder why you can't get rid of him? It's not because he got that thing right. No. He's putting spirits in you to trap you. You losing your mind. You gonna have that Alec, whatever that word is, losing your hair, losing your mind, like Jada or whatever. Hey, that's coming to a lot of women. Uh, Coming to a city near you. Watch, because we need our women to get back stable. We need y'all, man. We need women, and y'all women need us as men. See, this is not about putting us down, but this is about building us up. See, a lot of people, they can always talk about this stuff to make gossip out of it, but I'm doing the gospel. That's a total difference. It ain't about putting y'all down. It's about building us up. But we have to dig in and see what is the problem, so we can build up. You don't build up on some foundation that's raggedy. You got to take care of that, and you got to make sure that's right. So we digging in right now. We have a Houston. We got a problem. Let's get into it, y'all. We dealing with a situation. See, we trying to go out here and save the world. We talking about we need to get our money right and all this and that. We need to start with the foundation. The foundation is the family. See, we got to get back to order. See, God has a certain order, the Melchizedek order. God created the universe, the world first, the atmosphere first, the land, the water. He created that first before he created man. Then he created man. Then he gave man his identity, which in this identity is his purpose. And in his purpose, he found work. He had a job to do. And then after that, he gave him woman. And man is supposed to be having God upload his spirit in him for him to trickle down to his woman, for her to trickle down to feed to the children. Because women, y'all the first teachers. Y'all nurturers. Y'all nurturers. Even from your breasts, you feeding, you giving information to the child. From the womb. From the womb, you giving information. So when the child come out of your womb, you still teaching them. The father's out there plowing the ground, making sure the foundation is soft, is smooth enough. That's why we more physically stronger than y'all. It's because we supposed to be out here not manipulating y'all, but manipulating the elements to make sure that foundation is comfortable enough so you can be in a nurturing spirit. So you can feel comfortable. You ain't out here fighting with us. We fighting that. I need you to be in a nurturing environment where you feel comfortable enough where you can teach the children. See, it says suffer not a woman to teach. That just means to teach and have authority over men. But he gave y'all obligation. He said y'all supposed to be teaching women to be women. These young ladies had to be ladies. These ladies is out here losing their minds because the older women out here trying to be the man, and they like, okay, now how we supposed to learn how to be a woman when you trying to be a man, and they losing their minds. We need order back into the homes. We need to start here in the foundation, because what goes on in the home, it grows up and it goes out into the communities, and then it goes into society, then it goes throughout the country, and it goes throughout the world. Let's get back to the foundation, y'all. Once again, this is Exodus Effect. Exodus Effect. I do this because I love you. All kingdom vision. All praise go to Abba Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. I'm out, y'all. Love you.